everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Alice, and if you don't know what we do here, we do reviews. Mostly just because they're fun and I really enjoy doing them, and I hope you enjoy watching them as well. Today might be kind of a shorter video because I'm just going to review a couple items out of this one product here. Someone gave this to me from work. The Hershey's Sweets, basically chapstick pack, and everything from Twizzlers to Jolly Rancher to Bubble Yum, all in chapstick form. And with a name like Sweets, I bet they're pretty tasty for chapsticks. Not that you should eat them, don't eat them. But yeah, it says Sweets by Hershey, 8 flavored lip balms. And yeah, it says right here on the back in large lettering, do not eat, you know, so not advised to be eaten, but anyway, I just wanted to try a few of these out with you. Just a few of them, because the rest I think I'm gonna give to a friend of mine and her kids, because I just don't see myself getting, you know, a ton of use out of these, especially the Twizzlers ones. I'm not a huge fan of Twizzlers. I've never liked licorice in general, and having something licorice flavored on my lips, or even just kind of a Twizzlers flavor, I don't think would work for me very well. I do see we have the regular Twizzlers and the Tropical Punch Twizzlers, which admittedly I've never tried, so you know, maybe I would like that one better than the regular Twizzlers. But yeah, anything that kind of has that sort of almost licorice flavor, and something else, like, I guess it's supposed to be strawberry. It doesn't taste strawberry to me though. I'm just not a huge fan of that. But everything else, you know, I could see kind of conceivably enjoying. I don't think I would try the green apple or the Bubble Yum grape. I do want to try the Jolly Rancher watermelon. I'm curious about just the regular Bubble Yum chapstick, and I kind of want to give the icebreakers a try. That one looks really interesting, and it says it's a cool mint flavored lip balm, so that I actually think I could get some use out of, because I really enjoy like that cool mint sensation, you know, on my lips. And I do remember actually eating icebreakers when I was a kid. Did they have a gum? Because I feel like they had a gum and it came in these little like cubes, and I don't know, yeah, there was like these crunchy mint particles in it, which I really liked. The flavor didn't last very long, except for like that coolness you get, you know, with mint. That lasted forever, but the flavor itself was gone very quickly. But yeah, I'm very excited. Let's give these a try. I don't really eat Hershey's anymore, but you know, I really enjoy Hershey's chocolate. That is something I really miss. Just, you know, Hershey's chocolate bar with graham cracker and marshmallow. It's great afternoon treat. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna try the Bubble Yum first. And I really, you know, this is very nostalgic for me because, yeah, I grew up chewing Bubble Yum, very popular gum, and I really like how the packaging is just very, you know, reminiscent of that gum and kind of that time period. Back when things were simpler, I guess. Oh, pretty. It looks like it might have gotten scarred up by the cap a little bit, but otherwise, yeah, it's just, you know, kind of very pale pink. Doesn't really smell like anything, so that's kind of interesting. It goes on very smoothly. That's, you know, that's kind of surprising. It's a very smooth feeling chapstick. Not greasy at all. I was not expecting that. And to be honest with you, I'm not getting any bubblegum flavor. Like, okay, when I actually taste it, like when I taste it on my lips, I do get a hint of bubblegum, but it's not. You would think with a name like Bubble Yum, it would be like really overtly bubblegum flavored, which I don't mind, actually. I kind of like that bubblegum flavor. very subtle, not very flavored at all. It is very sweet on the lips. Like if you lick it, it's, you know, it's sweet and you get a hint of that bubblegum flavor, but it's just, yeah, otherwise it's not hardly flavored or smelly at all. No, I don't smell anything. Wow, that's interesting. I was not expecting that, especially for a product that's kind of geared towards kids. You'd think it would be like a lot more flavorful than what, you know, than just like kind of a hint of it. Otherwise, like a really nice chapstick though. It's like I said, it's very smooth. It's not like greasy or slick. I feel like if I were to leave this on my lips, it would kind of dry down and, you know, keep my lips hydrated, not be tacky or anything like that. That is really interesting. I don't know, that was very surprising for the Bubble Yum, and I'm very happy that I chose this one actually. It's different and, you know, kind of something you don't see very often, so yeah. I forgot to bring anything. It's just chapstick. This isn't something I usually like wear around, you know, out in public anyway. Okay. I really want to try the Icebreakers Cool Mint. Now that we've tried the, you know, the bubblegum flavor, I'm wondering if this is going to be just as subtle as the first one was. And again, very reminiscent of the Icebreakers mints or gum. I seem to remember it as gum. Does anybody else remember the Icebreakers gum? That was what it was, wasn't it? I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it was gum because I used to chew a lot of gum, and, you know, this was one of my favorites because of the weird shape of it and like the crystals in it. So, yeah, let's give this a try. This one smells a lot more like minty and kind of like that gum. It's still pretty subtle though. I've had other chapsticks from other brands that like were way stronger smelling than these. Just as smooth as the first chapstick, really smooth. I really like that. Again, it's not overtly like so minty. Like I said, I have a few chapsticks like the EOS mint, the sweet mint chapstick. I feel like that one is very minty. This one, it's a lot more subtle than I was expecting, though I can now start to kind of, like, the mint is causing my lips to tingle and I can definitely taste it when I lick my lips, but I honestly don't hardly smell anything. Yeah, I don't really smell anything at all. It's just the faintest hint of mint. Otherwise, yeah, it goes on really smooth. It's really light, not greasy or slick. Again, it's really nice chapstick. You know, these are really actually pretty good chapsticks in my opinion. You know, I kind of like that smooth chapstick feeling as opposed to like something that's really wet or moist. That has been one of my biggest issues with wearing lip gloss, is that it sometimes can feel kind of wet or tacky on my lips, and I don't really like that sensation very much, but I really like the color though, so you kind of have to, you know, you have to make sacrifices, but these feel awesome on your lips. And yeah, I was really not expecting that from a candy brand, you know, which is kind of surprising. So yeah, very happy I chose Icebreakers. Again, I didn't think and bring anything in with me, and you know, it's just my sleeve. They're not tinted chapsticks, so they'll be fine. Okay, the last one I'm gonna try because, like I said, this is a lot of chapsticks, and I already have a lot of chapsticks, so I don't really feel like I would get much use out of the rest of these. I'm planning on just giving them to my friends' kids, and hopefully they can enjoy them too because they're very nice, but definitely gonna try the watermelon chapstick because watermelon is a really cool flavor. I like it a lot, and when you do it right, you know, it can be really awesome. Oh, okay. This one has a smell to it. This one definitely has a smell to it. I can smell the Jolly Rancher, the watermelon. I'm gonna give it a little try here. I used to love Jolly Ranchers when I was a kid. Oh wow, yeah. That definitely has the taste of Jolly Rancher, and it's a bit more, I don't know, it has a lot more flavor and smell than these other two did. It goes on just as smoothly as the other two. Wow. Yeah, it's really flavorful. And yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like the Jolly Rancher candy. It's kind of hard to do that because I think they came like in plastic cellophane, but I really like these. I was not expecting to like these chapsticks at all. I thought they might be kind of like overpowering or not very good. Like sometimes with a chapstick, they can be kind of almost chalky and not make your lips feel very good, or overly slick and greasy, like I said, with the like with the lip gloss and some lip balms. But these are really nice. I'm really happy that I was given these, and yeah, I really I would recommend them for anyone who's looking for chapsticks that go on smooth, not too much flavor, not too much smell, but you know, still kind of with that 90s, early 2000s nostalgia with the Jolly Ranchers and the other candies. Yeah, I really had fun doing this. If this was something you enjoyed watching, please consider subscribing, and thank you so much. I really have a lot of fun making these, and yeah, I'll see you later. Bye.